Previously on This Day Forward.
We haven't had a pre-season with Ivan yet. I'm sure it won't be pretty.
Make sure I could encourage the boys as much as I could because I heard the last one was very tough.
My third session back into pre-season and it was definitely a welcome back sort of present.
Get ready to run again.
It's one of the hardest. Doesn't get easier.
Benji Marshall is happy to be home. 4 years after walking out of the West Tigers, he's back at the club he loves.
As you mentioned, he is such a big part of their history.
For some things that just feel right in rugby league, Benji back home in Tiger Town is one of those.
Reunion and time with the Broncos and Dragons, Benji Marshall is back at the Tigers following a heart-to-heart phone call with Ivan Cleary.
I don't really know how it happened, to be honest. I didn't think it would be a realistic chance to get the opportunity to come back here, but I suppose if you want something, you've got to go and make it happen yourself. So I just thought, you know what, I'll just give Ivan a call and tell him what I think I could offer to the club and to the team and on the field. And he was in line with all the things that I was thinking. And I suppose it wasn't realistic until I spoke to him about it, and he wasn't even really thinking about me until we had the conversation. So after that meeting, everything went well, and we just said, sweet, we just signed.
Push item, man.
I was pretty nervous, to be honest. It's sort of like first day at school again, but excited at the same time. Yeah, it's sort of like when your dream comes true a bit, because from the day that I left, I sort of always wanted to come back. It sounds funny, but I just never had the opportunity or the right people around the club to make that happen. And obviously with the change of the guard with Ivan coming on board and the direction changing, that became a reality. And for me, that was just all I needed to try and work myself back into the club. And thankfully I was able to happen.
Probably one of the greatest Kiwi players, to ever put the jersey on. So definitely learning off him and just taking a whole lot of experience off him.
You used to grow up, trying to do the Benji steps. So it's good him being here and watching what he does.
Went to the same high school as him too, so he was definitely idolised by a lot of the students and
looked up to him growing up. I watched a lot of his games and stuff. So it's pretty buzzy being here and training with him. And I just went up to him. He was getting strapped. I was just like, "Oh, sup, cuzzy."
I'm the oldest in the team at the moment, so I don't look it. Tim Grant looks it, but I think for me it's just about what I can teach the other guys.
But he's got all the experience and stuff, so I'll just get a lot of tips off him. Probably his Benji step, try and get that in. Yeah, I don't know if he'll give it away though, so hopefully he gives it to me.
I don't really have to say a lot of things about culture and attitude and that. I just try and do that in my actions. But in terms of playing and experience and what I can offer from what I've learned playing on the field, I think, for guys like Brooksy, Josh, and a lot of the younger guys, I feel like I enjoy doing that.
He brings a lot of energy. That's what we needed over the past couple of weeks. Training with the younger boys, I think he brings that energy and experience, and it's just good to learn off him.
His first day here, he's already barking up the boys and getting behind them. So just loud already, like fully telling all the boys. Fitted in straight away, like he was part of the team for ages.
I think my priority though is performance on the field. I don't want to mix that up where I'm just here to mentor the young guys. I want to be still the best on the field, so that's not going to change.
So this year we had an induction for the club. It was basically just an opportunity to get, I think, all the new players and their partners and wives and get everyone together and meet each other for the first time.
The induction was great, and just to see some of the footage and see some of the history of the club and how West Tigers come about and the merge and all the information that we sort of took on there is really beneficial for us new players.
For those who I haven't met yet, my name's Justin Pascoe and I'm the Chief Executive Officer here at West Tigers. And it's my great honour tonight to guide you through the next hour, hopefully by the end of the night, and especially to all those that are new to the West Tigers family, you'll have a better understanding from a helicopter point of view around the rich history of the club and a real understanding of where the club has been, where the club is going, most importantly. We're really trying to build a club that's a destination and one that offers up an inclusive environment, a welcoming environment, and an environment that really encourages the high standards that we want to operate by under our values of team, excellence and respect. I think there's some really important messages, and we spoke a lot about respect and the fact that we are just custodians of this brand, this jersey, and it's our responsibility to make sure that we respect not only the logo, but also the history that you've seen here represented tonight. So I thank you for your attendance. Please enjoy, mingle, and thanks again for coming.
What do you go for on the cricket?
Oh, look at that. Right. Alright, Jimmy, happy birthday for tomorrow. Oh, so surprised. Send me the tiger.
How cool is that?
Today was a big eye-opener. I mean, obviously seeing the smiles on some of the kids' faces was awesome, and like puts everything in perspective that, you know, our small problems are nothing compared to what some of these young kids have to go through. And I think Timmy the Tiger stole the thunder, to be honest. All the kids loved seeing him, so no, but it was good to see and it was good to be a part of.
Hey, sweetie. Can I open the door for Daddy? Hey, buddy. Hello. Come inside. Hello. You alright, mate? I'm Malachi Watson-Zalesna, and I'm married to Brittany, and I have 2 kids, Miley and Kai.
What's wrong, baby? Huh?
Hungry.
One banana?
Training's been intense. This has been probably one of my hardest pre-seasons so far. Trying to balance that and family life is pretty hard because you want to give 100% to football, which sometimes you can forget about family, life in general. So I think finding the right balance with football and family is important. I'm still learning, and you know, hopefully I can get it down pat.
The cooking now does very slim cooking.
I'm the assistant. My sister. Mate, what are you complaining about? This is easy.
What did you say?
I said, what are you complaining about? This is easy.
I think that took you 10 minutes to grate 1 carrot. Easy.
Mate, you know, Brit supports me 100%. You know, I couldn't have asked for, you know, a better partner. I come home from training, you know, I get to be the fun dad and play with the kids and, you know, be the fun dad to them.
Who do you get your cleverness from your dad or your mum?
No one.
No one? You have to. It's either dad or mum.
Actually, Dad.
Good answer. You know, she does all the hard work behind the scenes, and she's the one that you know, cooks our dinners, cooks our meals, looks after the kids, you know, supports me 100%. So when I come home, I don't have to worry about, you know, changing nappies for one, you know, cooking dinner, you know, I can focus on just recovering.
He's definitely got better at his food this last 2 years, I think. Yeah, you've been eating really healthy. So we did adjust all our cooking, all our, yeah. But it's been really good actually, it's not too bad.
You cooked that?
No. Parmesan. You right? Did you just burn yourself?
8 years all up, she's had the privilege of being by my side.
That's one way to put it.
It was actually at a church activity. I met her. I was sitting on the stage, and she came up to me and started flirting with me. So
You were shy.
I was
you were
shy.
really shy.
Yes, I was. There was a period, in my career where I stopped playing footy. I thought, yep, that's it. I'll hang the boots up. I have a young child on the way. I need to start providing for her. So I decided to pick up a full-time job and kind of push footy to the side. I did that for about 6 months, and I guess you could say the kind of regret started coming in. My wife at the time had recognised that, and she, I never voiced it, but she could tell. And she just said, look, I want you to, give you everything. I don't want you to have a regret in life that you didn't, fulfill your dreams. You don't realise how massive and how important it is, but it's definitely helped me to get me where I am today. Running out on the field and seeing your wife and your kids in the stands, that's the reason why I play football. It's for them, is to provide them, a good life and give them the best. If I got into the team round one, I'd be definitely excited. I've trained hard, I've gone on a strict diet. Just seeing all that hard work actually pay off will definitely be massive for me. And if I'm not in the squad or the team come round one, I'll still be happy because I'll be putting pressure on the boys that are starting, and that's only good for the team and that's only good for the club. So I'm happy to do my part for the team and the club. So whatever's best for the team, I'm definitely behind it.
Just going into Fox Sports to do some filming for the promo stuff that they run before games and stuff, and I think get all the interviews out of the way. The questions are going to be all about being back and where am I going to play and where do I fit in and what's my role and all those sort of things. So I'm already sort of prepared for what those answers are. And Chris is this season, he's a veteran. He's the oldest in the team, and
No comment.
he's the he's a good mate. He's done it before. Baby's due on the same time as the first trial game, so.
Or is that the one up Cairns?
Yeah, in Cairns, so I probably have to give that one a miss, to be honest. As much as I'd love to go left there, as much as I'd love to be there, I'd love to be at my baby's birth before that. And I know if I'm not there, I probably won't have a house to go home to. Yeah. He's 3 weeks in and I'm 3 weeks until.
Just sleep, man. Just if pretend you're asleep. That's the best thing. Just pretend you're asleep.
Oh. What's funny, bro? I'm ready for the not sleeping part.
Yeah, you say that.
But I only have 6 hours sleep a night anyway.
It's broken. 6 hours straight is gold. You wake up that fresh. I don't know how. I used to sleep so much before, but broken sleep.
Eh?
Yeah, but I can't really complain. She's been good, so.
I've had this conversation with Zoe before where she said, what if it's a grand final? Would you come to the birth? Well, that's a different story. I'm playing.
You've already won a grand final.
Yeah, I know, but who cares? If it's a grand final, I'm playing.
I said to my missus, I'm playing grand final.
100%, I'll play a grand final. A round game, yeah, I'd miss a round game 100%, but a finals game, yeah, pretty hard to get me away from that, babe. Sorry.
Are we parking in?
Yeah, go under the thing, go up here and go right. Joshua Reynolds, good timing. This is when you know you're the highest paid player in the team. That's when you know you're the highest paid player in the team. Blur out the number plate, but that's got a JR on it. Josh Reynolds, yeah. Big signing, marquee. How are you, mate? Good.
Next time I'm just going to put on Google that intersection up there.
Yeah,
you were on that side,
oh,
and then
right.
I was like, oh. I didn't realise you were football.
He's nervous. Where are we going? All right. Hey. Sorry. Come and zoom in on his haircut.
Don't you talk.
Come.
Look at that.
Wait. Look at the camera. Look. Half. I don't know. Where's the other half?
Put it back. He actually just gone right then.
Hey?
I got mine yesterday.
What's up? See, that's the secret to abs too. That's the secret to abs. How are you, mate?
Hey, pal.
You alright, Sure, I'm Moldy.
These fellas want to see your strut today.
Huh?
This fella wants to see your strut. Huh. There it is. Told you.
Oh, earrings, eh? 10 minutes for you boys. A little bit more.
Hopefully, if we start on time, which is now-ish in about 10 minutes, you guys will be in and out of here by 4 o'clock.
Sorry?
There will be a bit of downtime, so we have...
4 o'clock?
It's 3 hours.
Yes.
Today, but it's 4 o'clock PM today, yeah. We'll be out of here.
Benji.
If you didn't play professional rugby league, what would you do?
If I didn't play professional rugby league, I'd be a guitarist in a rock band, or a drummer, or a singer. I don't know.
I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Up in the sky, little darling. Maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. That saves me.
You know what I mean? That strut he does, he's just like trying to be like slow. Walk quicker, man. Here he goes.
Okay, stand by.
Watch. Look. Watch.
Here we go. Walking now. Yeah, and tracing that there. Good.
That jaw though.
Very good. Okay, just flick it to the arm.
What a...
Alright, boys.
What a halfback.
Boys, let's pick a prop.
Yeah, Madaleno.
Oh, sorry.
Obviously, no. Teams become so competitive with each other, and when you put each other in an environment where it's about winning and the losers get penalties, everyone seems to go hard.
You know, Ivan likes to compete. You know, he wants us to compete in our group. You know, there's so many of us playing, you know, for positions. So the more we compete, I guess it's better for our footy team.
Yeah, boys, let's rip in here. How do you do,
G. Go, Go, Chi!
I was blessed to play most of the. I think I only missed out on 2 games. I think it was. So that was pretty unreal. Being a part of like the NRL week in week out, the grind, and you go through a lot mentally. Like if you're gonna get picked or not, like each week, and yeah, you just gotta be up every week and make sure you're ready for it. New trainers too. Ronnie and Hoops been pushing us pretty hard.
Nice, boys.
Usually you come into a team and like there's already like a bunch of boys that have been there for a while, and this is the first one where there's a whole like probably half the squad are all new. So you know it was pretty exciting, but yeah, it's been pretty tough too.
I think that competitiveness within the group, and there will be a lot of competition here for spots. There's a lot of great forwards, a lot of great halves and whatnots.
3 5-minute games. The clock's there, okay? And then everyone's got to play each other once. When you win, so if you win 5-3 in your game after 5 minutes, your team gets a point for the day.
We have some quality outside backs there. So, you know, you can't rest, you can't, you know, take things lightly.
Yeah. Twirly. Play the ball.
When you're one-on-one with a player in your position, and they call out a winner, you know, you're fighting at 100%. So
it pushes people to, you know, get the best out of themselves.
Nice, son. About time, punch the line. Come, Tony. Early. Yes! Oh. He's out! Take it!
Nice, Jay. You know, that's why you play the game too. You back yourself to beat someone in your position, and yeah, it's good to watch.
Hands up.
Great start, Red.
Yeah, run off me. Hit it home. I'll get to Benji. Yeah, Brooksy. You know. Ah! Oh! Wow! Penalty too. I went 3.
We put in too much of the 30-15.
Yeah.
That's why we're still fatigued.
Hey, at least we got Mahe for the wrestle.
Honestly, Mahe Whanua's a beast. I don't ever want to go near that bloke.
Everyone got a shock, you know. I kind of knew, I guess, being alongside him in Cam and Tonga.
Put me with maybe like Brooksy any day of the week, but he beat me, so.
We did like wrestling and King of the Ring in there, and you know, we enjoyed it at the same time. We laughed in there, but we also was fully into it, which is a positive.
Got people to choose who they wanted to verse. So that was really interesting. You know, the boys choosing who they wanted to wrestle and who they wanted to put it over, I guess. You know, it's good to see that competitiveness in the club, and probably never choose Mahe. I want to be in his team for sure. He's a little guy. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's a predator. He's a predator. Yeah, he was just dominating everyone. He's a strong little nugget, so yeah.
Mahe taking on the 3 best from every other team and dominating them was the highlight for me. But
obviously, fitness is not one of my fortes. So when it comes to the wrestle thing, yeah, I don't know. I feel maybe Milton just picked me because he felt sorry for me.
Green lost everything. Like, they lost the first thing and were down by a mile, and Mahe brought them back from the dead. This guy must be the saviour, I don't know.
Next time on This Day Forward.
We're here at our second day at Cairns. It's very hot.
We went out and warmed up, and I think all the boys were a bit shocked that the power actually went out.
Someone hasn't paid the bills, mate. Someone in Cairns has not paid the bills.